Back to another Infinifactory episode. Residence campaign. The Homeworld Fleet was a hidden episode at the start. Let's get started.
Hello again. Now that we have everything in place, it is time to construct the ships that will comprise the Homeward Fleet. As our most talented engineer, you will be building the factories to construct the ship's major systems and components with the aid of Ortis's new tools. Other engineers will combine these components to complete the ships. Soon, it will be time to go home and rally our forces, and we will all know freedom.
Alright, navigation computer. Let's go. No new block, right? There's still some unknown block. So maybe it's not the final part of this game. So we have that's interesting, like the motherboard and some components going on it. So let's see, how is the motherboard? The motherboard is correct. If you remember where you can have one thing on this side and on this side, and they will solder things on it. So if we have like some the motherboard is already correct, we just need to fit stuff there, solder things. But I'm wondering, how do we solder the big one up there, unless it's in how can we solder this one and this one? Because if it's one it's okay, but second with this. It's like 4 blocks. I have no idea. Could we have like something let's see, could we have something like this? They don't let me do that. Okay, so let's just put it in front of it to test it. Could we have something like this? Right. Down. And like I didn't know it could solder this way, but it's not what I wanted to try. It's one more down. Something like this. Something like this. It looks like it works. Which means it's also true for the other ones. But we could I think for the only for this one it's complicated, but For the other ones, we want we probably want them to pass on a conveyor belt. This one will be static, and then only for the 3 at the top we could consider. It's harder and harder, I have to say. So for the 3 these 3 lines, this line here, but they would need to come from And could we like have you see, because up to now we never used the pusher and blocker, we only use them on the PCs there, but could it work on the, like for example, could we have let's see, let's test something. Like this, and then for example up there we have a pusher, and instead of pushing a block, can it push a solder, for example? I don't think so. Maybe it will drop. No, it doesn't drop. No, we cannot do that. Ah, wait, it's linked to the wall. It's because the other side is linked to the wall. But what if I put the sensor here, right, and then the pusher here, and the other block is just linked to this one. Maybe we'll just drop to the ground. It'll be too easy, huh? Oh. Wait. Everything can be linked like this? Let's see. What about the blocker? Piece I don't like. Does it work as well? Like with this one? So that changes a lot of things. I think that is why my previous puzzles were the result was not perfect. Imagine this one, it would make it a lot easier to carve things in instead of moving things up and cut it by rotation. But I'm still proud of the other solution I found by not using this, but it cannot work with everything, right? It works with everything, the sensor. So it opens a lot more possibilities. I wish I knew before. Same for the lifter. Okay, basically works on everything. Cables. So you can turn on and off some circuits based on position. Okay, I understand. Whoa. Okay. So I'm thinking, because I discovered this, because I was considering having like a lane that brings this one down. They come there, and then as soon as the card arrives here, reach the endpoint, it would slide from the left to the right, reach the endpoint, and we have things that push stuff in place. So we have everything in position. So the good thing is that this one will be able to pass because we pushed the piece there, right? And we can just statically, bring everything in position and have pushers. Okay. Actually, it makes things a lot easier. It doesn't mean that it's gonna be easy to do, but okay. First thing that I want to know is to make sure that we don't have the same problem as the last puzzle. Do we have the good quantity of things coming in? So let's see how long does it take to have the second motherboard go in and pause it. Up. Second motherboard's going in. We have the second heatsink, and we have 8 chips. The new ones are going out. Okay, 8 chips. One thing. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, easy enough. Easy enough. Alright, let's have some fun. Can we try to do it one shot, but just making things fall at the right spot? Okay. The motherboard's gonna wait here. Alright. And here we have all the things we need to push. So basically we have one here with several components. 2 on here. Here there's nothing. I want to change this piece to something else. So that I can I remember the position of everything. Right? Ah no, incorrect. It's higher. So two pieces here. Here, I believe it would be good to have a blocker. In this direction. Up there we have so that the components cannot fall. Not here actually. This one's gonna be a pusher, and this one's gonna be a blocker. I have no idea what I'm doing. First time that I try this way. So pusher and blocker up there, then pusher, then blocker up there, then pusher. Alright, on this area we will have 2 that we need to fit inside. So here's gonna be 2 pushers, right? Actually, we could just make it 4, right? Yeah, but it would block the chip there if we do that. It's better to just push things. Okay. I like the way I'm doing things now. It's good. I wish I knew that earlier. So here we have one more spare, and then here we have we need a pusher, but it needs to be further. It needs to be here because the component is bigger. So you see, when the component will be here, it will be pushed, and the whole thing can leave the area from the right side. On this side, there's going to be the end of the motherboard is here, so there's going to be something here to move it out of the way. Or could we move it on the left so that we can directly... Yeah, maybe better to move it to the left so we can just ship it right away. So something like this. It would be amazing if we could just one-shot it. Is there some components there? No. Nice map. At least no more blocked inside this very small area. Okay, so what else? We have all the components ready to be pushed. But my only concern is all the soldering system will be on the other side. So we need to move the motherboard out of the way first, about here, so that it doesn't block the soldering systems, and then back to where it's supposed to be. I cannot move it to the other side, so I guess the escape will be on the other side. It's not gonna be perfect for cycles, but that's alright. We'll see, one thing at a time. So like this should be fine. So we have all these. We still miss the two components at the bottom. It's gonna be two pushers as well. Let's see if everything is in place. Does it block? It goes here, all the way there, and then back in place. Just one more conveyor. Where do we have this one here? To be down there. Okay, let's see. Pusher. We have the two pushers here. We have the pusher for this one. The two pushers at the bottom. Now it's all about delivering things correctly. The motherboard arrives very fast, so it's just maybe lock one there. push there. And we need some area to push stuff. But then if we have this one, how can we? Let's see. I need a platform in front of it to push it somewhere. The block has platform already by itself. So maybe it will fall to the ground, and as soon as it falls to the ground, we'll see. Worst case, I will improve things. So I need to push something here. So in total we have chips. We need to split them. And also this one's not good because stuff are going to fall from the sky. So yes, we can have the welders on this side. But we also need welders on this side. We can have one here at the top. Works for this chip. How do we do for this one? We can have it in the empty space there. Let's do the easy ones first. So this one they would need to be joined together before they even pushed. Also the 2-dimension, this one will not pass, contrary to what I saw. But will not pass. It's missing one line. I made a mistake, it needs to be more to the left. Otherwise, I the end, all the blockers will be on. Maybe the blockers will transform to same system. There's also one. For this one we don't need. We can just use a permanent one. Blockers they already pushed at that time, then if they already pushed at that time, it means that things are going to bind immediately. No, they will not bind immediately. They will bind when we push things. So we really need the motherboard to be in position before we push any of this, and then we push everything. So here it's correct for this one. Just need to do this one. Same for this one. Then we need the equivalent on the other side of this one. Fusing is in order is correct. And then we have the complicated part for this one. Like it's correct. Can everything get out of the way if we remove? When this one is soldered, it can get out of the way, because the blocker will be retracted after soldering. This one was no problem as well to get out. And the whole block here is like this. It's gonna block there because we carried the melter there, so I cannot use this one here. I will put it to the side so that the big component can pass. Okay, it's good to me. Alright. So now we need to check about dropping components. This one, the components are okay to drop. There's one thing here. I have to do the same. I cannot use the blocker here, otherwise I will not go down all the way. For this one we have the same issue. This one down. This, I believe. Let's see. So we have these two are linked, these two are linking. The one up there is linking. These two are linking. I forgot these two. Need to handle these two. Should be from the bottom and from the top, unless I bind them from the beginning, but I don't want to do that yet. But we cannot bind from the bottom, right? Now that's some of it. We can only wield, so here we can only wield through the because the component is gonna be pushed. First, this is a way to carry, so this one is not removable. Otherwise, we merge them directly here on the spot. If we do that, so I can merge one from the top, but I have the problem of this one. There's no merger from the bottom here. And from the side, we cannot use anything from the side because of this one. And I cannot push a welder because so the only way is to use this and this. For the top one we do that, and we need these ones to be merged at some point. We should be able to merge them before they're being pushed. No, we cannot have anything extra here that would block these ones. So we need these two merged here, but we cannot merge from this side, cannot merge from that side, cannot merge from there. From there, we can remove one of the pushers if they are merged, but we cannot merge from the top because they're gonna be dropping. So we can only merge by the side. Even if we remove one of them, we cannot. So my only idea right now is to have them merged as they drop, like this. If they don't, we could have a blocker here first, maybe. And then when we detect the second one, it means that it's merged. The detector will be here. Do we drop anything there? Yeah, Unfortunately, we drop stuff here. If I put something here, it's gonna block this access. By the way, this one's incorrect. Here it can drop. Okay. Here we also cannot do that, so I see this one. I see this one, this one. This one's another one being pushed. It's the big component. These two. So they are the one that we need to melt together. I have a detector here. Problem is if I put a detector here, it's blocking this one. And if I put a detector here, it's gonna block this one as well. So we have plenty of distance up there. Let's just go up. Alright, here we put the blocker. 2 melders. Maybe we don't need the blocker, we can just push the 2 of them as soon as they are. Say it can come from this side. It's gonna naturally be pushed if we do something like this and we meld. But we still don't want to be blocking this area, so for these 2 I'm going to something like this, and some welders here, and they're gonna be pushed naturally when a new cube arrives because they're gonna be fused. Is it correct? Yes, it will work. Okay, now we have 8 components. We're gonna use a separator by pushing like we did before. Let's put everything on the same lane. Let's keep it as high as possible. Final detector, then plenty of pushers, so This one is easy, but I'm still going to delay a bit because it goes out immediately. So this one I can really go far with it, I think. Only bring it there last. And we need to remove that arc. To this part where there's one block here, so it's gonna drop around this area. But before that we will need the two down there dropped, so let's start with that. Let's see where it drops. Do we need to rotate it? Is there a dot outside? Forgot to relink this. So it's falling this way. It's not the right position. It needs to fall here. Okay, this one is correct. But first, like I said, we need the two. This one's working, right? Is the most. Can it block these two? I'm going to go for this one here, correct? This one. To buffer one of them there. They're in position. The 3 components are in position. Perfect. Let's bring the other ones. So there's there are 2 in the center. Right. It's these 2. So this one can be remerged to this part. Apparently. But no. I need to bring it there. Because we need to melt stuff. So we don't waste time, I will add one detector here, one counter to be precise. Counter. So here we will have a pusher. Every 2 elements we push. And so we drop it earlier. Let's see. Push down and ready. So another component in. Another component ready. We have 2 at the bottom. So we have 1 more isolated. Straightforward. this one? Now it should be better. Let's try again. 2, another 2 there. They're being linked and pushed. These ones are in position. There's one more in position there for soldering. Okay, should also have one job immediately there. These three we're going to link them for now. We'll see later if we need to make a difference, but they're gonna go in here. This one I will use a pusher instead, like I said. So here a detector. And so whenever something's here, it's gonna block the one over it. Same here. Let's replace the 3 of them, the 2 of them by pushers. Does it work? The next one falls there, and then same here. Detector. And we link it to the pusher. Why is this one linked? Okay, it's just for... It's just carrying blocks, basically. Let's see, do I get everything in place? Let's see. Why do I have one more block here? Already have the next block falling there? Let's see. I have 3 blocks now, not 4. 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. These two are linked together. That's the problem. Yeah, that's exactly my feed. How about we instead move the detector here. Here we use a pusher. And we only push if there's something there. Could it work? This one did not get pushed. Because there's some that's blocked here. Let's try again. decide that it's this one, whenever we detect something here, we consider that there are 3 of them in a row, and then we activate the thing in the middle. Since they're following really the 3 of them in a row, couldn't this one drive all the pushers? The intermediate pushers. Let's see. Correct. And here we have the main detector. Whenever we arrive here, it's gonna activate all the pushers. Look at so many pushers here. So we're gonna activate this one, the 2 at the bottom there. After that there is why is there something here? That's my question. This is the bottom pusher. Then we have this one to connect. This way anyway. Then we have this one, and this is the top pushers. We also have the 2 here, and finally we have the big CPU up there. Let's see. The detector should not be here. How many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. It's 10, unfortunately. Is it ready in the socket? It's ready here, so the detector should be here. It's also supposed to push it out of the way. But this one didn't merge. It was too early. This one didn't have time to arrive. What about now? Just needed to either find a way to bring this one faster here, which is the case. I can just do like this. Slightly faster. Should be enough. Correct. We get everything merged correctly. So to be noted that we cannot have something here. So we can have something here instead. So up there it's cleared, but down there it doesn't sound cleared. For this line it's clear, there is only link, so it's okay. But then we have this one, it's gonna block stuff. I think this one should be a top merge here. Oh, this one the same, right? Feels like it. Then if we do that, it's gonna... On this side I can have it... but this one, I can have it in this direction. It will be fine. But we have the problem of this one. So I don't want to merge these two if I don't need it earlier. Let's see. How to merge these two. About this. Okay, and now we need a way to push it out of the way. Since it comes from this side, it's hard to push it. What's the best way to push it? Can I push it this way or this way or this way since it came from here? We can lift it up by moving something, but I would have to redo this part if we do that, and also we plan the lines to be like this, so how to push this one. So maybe we can have something like this. And on this side we have a keyboard pusher. Another pusher. So here we will have a detector that it's in position. Everyone's gonna inform it when it's in final position. It's gonna prepare the secondary pusher, and then the second pusher will push the piece out of the way at the same time that we fused everything else. Could it work? Maybe it needs a bit of delay. Do you have any sensor up there for that? I cannot let the one behind push it, otherwise it's gonna be fused by one of the... So Let's just add a detector here, maybe. And let's go down to drive this one. Let's go. But it doesn't. And come on. The second pusher doesn't want to work. Even if it's connected. I don't see why. It's in position only and turned on, but nothing happens. Maybe something's blocking somewhere. See any blockage. Second line doesn't block. There's nothing anyway. Then we have these components. Ah, this one. It's blocking now. Yeah. Is blocking. This one's fine, but this one is blocking. I cannot use this. But actually, I solved the issue already. It should not be here. It's just something I forgot to remove. Alright, let's see. Oh no. Nearly out. Just need to switch this one and add a lifter at the very end. We're already out, so it should be fine. I'm going to add a lifter here. Actually, could we move it out of the way from that position already, or is it still blocked? Important logic there. It will not go up because of this part. Let me do it. Any other part blocking? Nobody know. Okay. Okay. Still not? Maybe something else is blocking somewhere? Damn. Damn. So we can remove some blocks, optimize some stuff. That's not part of the... Don't care. We refuse everything one shot. Amazing. If I knew that we could control, like use blockers and blockers and blockers, I would have found other better solutions for the other puzzles. In terms of cycle, we're good. And we, of course, we use more blocks, but it doesn't matter. Alright. End of the first puzzle, navigation computer. Now we're gonna go for fusion reactor in next episode. See you there.